I'm freaking sick. I'm freaking sick of every original content freaking video, music. So look, this is what's going on. You all know it. They freaking downgrade and restrict the freaking video. YouTube, their algorithm, whatever the heck. I'm sick of it. I'm freaking sick of it because, you know, for me and a lot of you guys, number one, you, and especially with what we do in our circle of the universe in making, not only are you, it's not like you're sitting in front of a freaking computer playing a video game and screen capturing a video game and then freaking uploading it, right? Which is fine, whatever. But in our case, we're planning out a build, a creation, using materials to assemble a creation, a build, then taking that we built, filmed, editing it, freaking editing it up, uploading it, putting it out there. It's not like, you know, standing in the corner with a camera and, oh, look, on the corner of this and this, and that's it, upload and whatever. We're actually working a whole slew of things to get to a finished product on YouTube for these people in their robotic bullcrap. I mean, I've been around YouTube. You know, everybody's a superstar, right? Everybody's a monster. Everybody's a freaking brilliant. Listen, I've been around YouTube since 2006. Plain and simple. Look it up. Not this channel. I started this channel in 2016, woodworking. I originally started with a music channel in 2006. Been around forever on YouTube. Before they even freaking, this is how it is. Before they even freaking did monetization, YouTube was 240, the video pixels, and mono audio when I started doing it. I'm never one to sit up and claim anything, you know, like saying, yeah, but I was saying I've been around for a long time on YouTube. And this is bull crap. I posted 2 videos, and prior I've been posting videos, and boom, on, off, on, off. And I shouldn't have to put it away in sleeper mode and guess and think and maybe yes and maybe no and then spring it out. Because I had videos that were put out. I requested, this is not suitable for most viewers, blah, 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 boom, boom, or not viewers, advertisers or whatever the heck. Bing, bang, boom, bam. Then got approved. And then frickin' again went into request. So they're playing games, no matter how you look at it. And I'm sick of it. It's not like we're making a frickin' killing, murderous killing with these people. What are they, you know, look, if it's, I'm pretty frickin' pissed. I'm pretty frickin' pissed with these people because, you know, I work pretty hard to get my, I also record parts of my life and experience throughout woodworking and making, you know, and to have these people. So the latest freaking thing that's going on now, and you know, I don't care, man. I'm freaking tired of it. I'm tired of it. Freaking tired of it. I don't care. They're pulling bull crap with their automated, some guy, some pinhead somewhere, you know, group of them decided, okay, this algorithm will weed out for blah, and they're screwing everybody. Might not have reached you, maybe, but I'm telling you, I do, all my content is freaking original from the beginning to the end. I got my music track that I recorded, because I record all the music that you guys see. I record that music. I record it here in my, there's a guitar and I do it. It's not like I pull it out of someone's ass. I do all my freaking music. Sometimes I'll play live, put that music into the mix and do it up however the hell. You know, but these people, so please refer to us if this has been granted a license to you. I guess they think that the music is too freaking good, so it sounds professional, maybe, because it does. It freaking, what is their problem? You can't fight a computer, right? The mainframe. But I'm calling it out just to freaking market that I'm calling it out. Bull freaking crap. Bull crap. You know? Let us allow the machine. Look, when first YouTube, friends would become, people would become friends. They'd post videos and talk to each other. And then in 2007, 2008, it started changing. Little by little, the freaking video quality became better, as well as the audio quality, as technology progressed. And then the whole monetization thing. And now they're pulling our chains left and right. Well, it seems to me also that these people, they may still, how do you know? You have no way to reach out to them. There's people that I know that have been banned. You can't even request. They just sit there in limbo. So how do you know that what they tell you is true? They come up, it's not suitable, but for most advertisers, but it might still get play. You might still get some. So how do you know that they're not making money just because you're not making money? They can easily, somewhere around the world, you're talking millions and millions of people, they can easily add ads somewhere else, gain the money from it, and you're screwed. Why? To what end? I don't know. It would be irrational of me to assume things, except that there is no recourse, there's no clear delineated nothing. So if you're not transparent with, if you do if you go into business with someone and they're not transparent, you just have to take them at their word of whatever. What's that telling you? I mean, think about it. I am pissed, man. Let me read what you guys are saying. So, but look, it's useless. It's useless. So what I do, I do the shirts. Some of you guys have seen the shirts, just to put it out there. But it depends on the reach, right? You want to have, your merchandise, skull shirt, this and that. You want to have, if you're making, put things on other sites to sell and this and that and link. I've even seen people get issues for linking stuff, that they properly, supposedly, since we don't know, right? They could change it. You're basically a little screw slave, the way they do things. I don't care. I don't care. I work hard doing stuff on the internet, on YouTube, create my world, my vision to share with everybody. And getting screw jobs left and right for no reason. Plus my music. I've been playing music for over 30 years. Rock and roll all the way. Right? Every track in a song, every layer, mine. And now they're saying, well, we don't know if this one, what publisher? Screw publisher. I'm the publisher. Me. And look at these people. And I'm not the only one. I have a lot of work put into this channel and the previous channel. And I have other channels too. They're playing games. Oh, but they're making, they can, oh, they can make the cashola. Oh, that, please. Oh, no. But we'll keep you in the dark. All of you. Bull crap. I don't care. Bull crap. You got to have nuts at some point in your life and say, what the heck? You know? I don't know what to say. Let me read the comments. Freaking bull crap. Let me see. Let me read the I'll start somewhere. Harneal Media says, if enough creators stop monetizing and allow them, if enough creators stop monetizing and allowing them to advertise, they might get the system fixed. Okay, and the reasoning is perfect. Reasoning is freaking perfect, except for the issue that they may do. They could take a non-monetized. They could do whatever the hell they want. They could take that video and unbeknownst to you, in freaking Bangladesh, and monetize it over there without you ever knowing. How would you ever know? There's no way for you to know. There's no way for you to know what the heck they do. Your videos could be playing at a bar in freaking Baton Rouge on a ferry boat, you know. But yes, it's a solid and reasonable thing to say, except that we don't know. Tracy Keaton, wow. Yeah. Red Smith, what video is the problem? Not the latest one, but the previous one. And then the two previous after that. And then the previous, and then the previous, and then on and off and on like a light switch. You know, I don't know. I can't tell you how many times I turn the light switch on and off when I come in and out of the house, in and out of the house, in and out of the house. I turn it on and off, but I know that I'm the one turning it on and off. These freaking people, what's wrong with them? Oh, we can't say it's YouTube. And screw you, YouTube. What the hell? Bull crap. You're talking about people's, you know, hard work for years and years and years. Up and on, light on and on. Screw you. How's that? How's that? Screw it. You know, if you're going to play with people like that, we're human beings. We're not little freaking numbers, too. I mean, I understand you have to have charts in this, but be fair. Freaking people. Be fair. Don't be abusive. Don't be abusive, but no, let's be abusive. I don't care. I'm telling you. I'm telling you like it is. What's going on, Frank? Saw blade reductions. Projects, I'm sorry. Lignum, I can't see the platform for which videos are a problem. The pattern. Exactly, Lignum. There is no pattern. See, here's the thing. There is no pattern. That's exactly also it. There's no pattern. It's basically, let's say you're the Wizard of Oz. You're the Wizard of Oz. The wonderful, wonderful Wizard of Oz. And you get up there and you're like, well, today I'm going to frickin' switch this off and switch that on. And yes, I understand the details. I'm just spouting because I'm pissed, you know, or the supposed details. You know, they send out a system into their software or whatever, and then it starts doing its job. I'm saying that they could give a crap the way it's working, and it's continuous. Are they saving their ass for advertisers? Take into consideration the people actually, because remember, this is YouTube. Now that doesn't necessarily follow that one has a right to monetize. They have the whole control, right? So they don't have to tell you jack. I'm just saying that it's so obvious now that it's disgusting. It's like vomit at this point. It's vomit. Waylight Creations, no pattern. It's all willy-nilly. It's totally willy-nilly. Asgard, 8. Lignum. I had someone took the monetization, they returned after appeal. Yeah, I've done that and they've returned it. But there's one video a few back that they returned it, and then today they decided to unreturn it. And then tomorrow and I've seen that going on. So, you know, Javi, Red, he has a number of videos that YouTube bots have an issue with. Dave Gatton had a few demonetized automatically. Tracy, we love you. Thank you, Tracy. I have to say it just for the record, you know, I'm no pussycat, you know. I am until you can't beat a dog and you know, again and again and again and expect the dog to remain, you know, malleable. You know, that's the thing about this. But thank you, Tracy. Okay, Katie. Was it Tracy or Katie? I can't. Did I miss that? Temple Boy. We should all rise like a Maker Phoenix from the fires of YouTube and create our own Maker Tube. Screw you, YouTube. Yeah, man, you know, it comes to a point where you're like, what? You know, give me a break. I am so, I work hard to, look, the platform idea, in order to soften this type of blow, I have my website, which I link, right? So I can draw people over there. When people go over there, as you guys know, if they click an affiliate link, it gives you peanuts of peanuts of peanuts if they buy, right? I have the shirts so that can offset. Freaking, I have my Etsy, right? And then I try to balance. And YouTube, you know, is the gateway through to get people through there, you know. So if you're going to do this to people, you should say, listen, don't bother monetizing. We're going to take your content and show it somewhere else and freaking, I don't know, the island of Okinawa on Sunday nights and get a million views and advertisers, and you'll never know about it. Because that's all possible. Freaking people. Dan the Maker Man. That's exactly what I was thinking too, Katie. Eloy, I think they are trying to run off all but the high ballers. If you aren't bringing in enough bucks, then you are a target. Yes, let's make a Maker Tube. Yeah, that's an interesting take. You know, what I'm going to tell you. You know, freaking people. So, you know, I've done a lot of music, shared it since 2016. Then, what, in 2015 I started this. Late 2000, I don't know, mid 2015 I started this channel to document my projects and stuff. I saw, you know, at the time my old man had passed away and I was doing repairs, and I figured I ran into a Jimmy DiResta video and saw how he did it in an artistic way, and I figured, okay, so this isn't only just handyman stuff to fix the house. People use it in an artistic way, and I figured, oh, okay, let me start doing it. And I got inspired using the woodworking as a craft, and that's why I started this channel, you know, to do that. And then I saw that people started liking it, you know, monetized it. We didn't have really much of a problem until a few months back when this started happening, you know, but it's a lot of work that people put into it, all of us do, for them to play games like that and not take it into account. And there's no forum to go and say, hey, you know, there's no way to really reach and say, listen, this is bull crap. No, they tell you. They tell you. And the funny thing is that with millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of people uploading, they could do what they want, and you're just a fleet. You know? I mean, sometimes you have to checkmate. Although this isn't checkmate. This is like moving a little pawn. Because what the heck, right? But sometimes you have to say, call things out for what they are. Sometimes you have to call it out for what it is. I'll give you an example. Berkey's interview. Awesome inspiration. Awesome inspiration with woodworking involved. Stories of inspiration. They restricted it to lower monetization. I requested. They brought it back. And then 2 days or 3 days after. And then they decided to undo it again. Like today. And it's a back and forth. It's a back and forth. You know, Doc Jared Hildebrand. Freaking guy takes his time on his videos. Now that's a whole different story, but I'm mentioning him out loud. Mentioning him out loud. Doc Jared Hildebrand, his channel. Doc Jared Hildebrand. Go check it out. They freaking tossed him in the wastebasket. And the guy takes his time building his, he doesn't put out a million things, but he works exquisitely. How about the art of the thing? How about the relationships that people build? The structure, the bone structure and nervous system that makes platforms like this exist and function. That's why you end up with soulless freaking content out there, multiplying and multiplying. Soulless. Okay, yes, I do things differently, and I go a little bit nutsy in little things because it's my personality and things that I want to share and the way I want to do it. Right? Everybody has their little things. What happened to the human variable that makes things exciting and fun? As opposed to chasing them to please masters. See, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that necessarily this is a conscious effort, all the stuff, all the very might well be. I'm saying that by default, when these things get big like this happens because of human nature controlling, you know, computerized systems. But so the woodworking community. I heard Jackman. Remember his Carolina, the shoe with the boot and the shoe. Paul Jackman. The guy works really hard. Because you don't. I mean, there's a lot to. You don't just freaking. The guy took wood and molded it into a freaking shoe, foot. All that material, all the work. They freaking demonetized the guy, or I'm sorry, reduce or what. I don't know how the status is now. It was a freaking big project. The guy had to haul some lumber. At some point, maybe he had it there, but he had to go to and haul it brought to him, and he had to pay for it one way or the other, or was paid for whatever. There was transactions occurring and processes occurring to get to that state where that damn shoe is standing up with the freaking boot in it, and these screw jobs randomly. The boot does not work from. Give me a break. Well, I understand, right? Because it's got the name. Well, you can have competitors. I was reading in forums, by the way, because I've been researching too. You can't say everything in one hit, but I was reading in forums that advertisers are saying, no, that's bullcrap. What's going on? Like, there's forums. If you start searching, you'll find, you know, that this is all on YouTube. And then some people say, no, this is the big brands, you know, whatever they may be. But everybody's getting, and I got it for my music, my own, mine. I created it. And I'm not one to brag. I'm not a bragging guy. Like, hey, I'm never been. I don't need to do that to quench myself as a human being. Not part of my way of being. The bragging. You know, hey, so I'm really cool. I am the best. Not my style. I don't get off doing that. I don't need it. I don't require that. Frickin', it was my song. Wrote it, sat and worked in it, on it. And please describe who the publisher is, and please describe. And so I wrote them back. I'm the publisher, and I did it nicely, right? I said, I'm the publisher. I'm the writer. I'm the recording artist. I'm the guy. And in fact, and then link them to the whole thing. Yes, anybody can make a mistake, but just It's like a cake, layer upon layer of bullcrap. Too much bullcrap. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Let me see what you guys are saying. YouTube blew up my laptop to take me off the air. Temple Boy, be happy, woodworking, and honeybees. Then they'll yell out loud. The first ones yell. Then I'm sorry. Then they'll. My eyes. By the way, I'm sorry. My eyes are screwy. Then they'll yell out loud. The first ones when someone goes postal that controls need to be on YouTube, but they let the killing videos stay. Oh, okay, I see. Right, yeah. Because look, my take in my perception is, as long for them, as long as they're screwing with us in ways that we don't know. In ways that we don't know. It's not fair. You know? It's not even remotely kind of sort of lopsided unfair. Charles Deering, YouTube was supposed to be making money off of creators and sharing it. Now it's all about YouTube. Yeah, that's right. Javi, thank you. You didn't have to do that, dude. I appreciate that very much. You know, we're buddies, and I appreciate that. Katie, question. Are the makers that have big name sponsors getting hit as bad as others? Paul Jackman did, as far as I know. But if you're talking about massive Interstellar, I don't know. But Jackman's, got a huge following, and look what they freaking did to the guy. And he worked hard on that. See, that's the thing. If what we did was just sit at a stoplight and say, look at the taco guy selling tacos in East LA. Video, taco guy sells in East LA tacos. 1 million views. Whatever. It's their prerogative, right? The numbers. But the point is, that's a layer of work, and it's, But we bring home materials or whatever the heck, sit and plan, and actually construct and build a thing that used to be materials and combine them into a thing and film that, edit it. Some people even go as far as freaking writing out and doing a step-by-step in order to help people, and themselves. Come on, it's all about, you're putting this work in and you're expecting, boy, some sort of, that takes a lot of work. So in our little corner of the world, there's a lot of work being made to be screw jobbed like that back and forth. Mancrafting. Where did mancrafting go? Well, crap. I saw mancrafting and then mancrafting disappeared. What the heck? I could have sworn I saw a mancrafting comment and then it disappeared. Oh, there it is. Jackman got nailed. A video that should easily have been viral has 50K views. It's been shared and given accolades everywhere. And yet, screwed. The flagging videos are through computer algorithms, but they are reviewed by humans. Am I going up, down, back, forth? Oh, Tracy, thank you so much. I missed it. I'm so pissed off that I appreciate it. You didn't have to do that. I just want to set the records straight and out there. I appreciate it, Katie. Sorry I missed it. Was it Katie? My eyes, you're going to kill me. Let me see. Nope. Tracy Keaton, sorry. Oh my God. Sorry, I appreciate it very much. Well, we love you too, and thank you for the support that you always offer up to us. Forgive me for, I'm just so pissed off. And so anyways, look, the Mad Maker show, flagged, Andy Berkey. What the hell? You know, gets flagged, and then it's returned to full, and then it gets flagged back again. So I don't know. It was Tracy. Yeah, Javi, I'm sorry. I just, my eyes, like I have to get close to actually read. Forgive me. If anyone, Charles Deering, if anyone advertised, if anyone advertised big, if anyone advertised big and vowed not to do what YouTube was doing, they'd make a killing right now. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. Hey, TJ. So long story short, guys, I just, look, I want it. I'm pissed because it's such bull crap. And I just wanted to put it out there so you know how I feel about it. What, Tracy Keaton, are you kidding? I'm sorry. Katie, Javi, I'm innocent. It is not a phrase I get used to very often. Be happy woodworking. I wish I could support the money, all you groups. I wish I support more money, all of the group, but I try to support by liking videos everywhere I can. Yeah, no. It's, look, it's not even a thing. Everybody, you know, whatever comes from their heart and they feel to do. You know, it's not a thing where, you know, because we're just people, individuals. You know, but they even knock you, like like what Chad said, man crafting. The guy's got 50,000, which is a great day for any, you know, smaller channels. But they knocked his butt off, you know, the edge. So if they're doing that, unbelievable. George Rodriguez, greeting, man. Thank you. Let me scroll down. Be happy. But most know what I'm going through at home and are very supportive to me and allowing to have friends outside the home that I can't go and see. Yeah. We all, you know, we all have our things and stuff. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Are there any questions that you guys might have? Tracy, again, I'm embarrassed, actually. Oh God. Any questions that you have? Virtually every, Charles Deering, virtually every show video I put out gets flagged. So you have a scroll sawing show live. Sometimes Charles will bring in people and talk about. Sometimes he'll scroll saw live. The guy, you know, in his world, he has his thing and his own things, right? And they flag the guy, and he's got support in the community, and they mess with the guy. It's like everybody gets messed with, you know. And of course, on their side, it's a very sterile thing. You know, it's just the numbers thing. They have no clue, these people that decide down the line, of how much work goes into a thing. They have no clue. I mean, all you people, me included, we're sharing a communal experience under a topic, under a discipline, you know, woodworking, creating, man crafting. We're working under that. in that vein. And this is our place to hang out, our, you know, our shared experiences, to let out creativity, to better ourselves, all these things. You know, that doesn't fall, you know, on the wayside. You know, I have that present always. I know you guys do too. And then they go and do this crap. Mark Lindsay, if y'all ain't sub to Lignum, you're really missing out. Go check him out. You'll love it. That is a fact, Mark. Mancrafting. Charles, well, let me see. Javi, YouTube sucks the life out of you. I said it months ago. You were there, Eloy. That is true. That is true. You know, you can see that video where he says it. Chad picked up on it, and he said it with such passion. And we know this, you know, we know, but, well, look, we've met our friends between that and Facebook. Yeah. Very good friends at that. Charles. They make getting in contact with an actual human for help nearly impossible. That's another thing. So you're expected to sit down and take it, you know, bottom line. Mancrafting, you have to love that you can use a platform to complain about that very platform low. Yeah. In the end, well, yeah, it's true, right? In the end, but see, this is YouTube. I understand the irony in that, but this is YouTube. YouTube. It's not YouTube what we want you to tube. Although that's actually what it is. It's called YouTube. It's not called YouTube what we want you to tube. When in fact, it's actually YouTube what we want you to tube. Or it might be called don't tube at all. You know? Plus, another thing, all your friends don't get reached when you put out a video. I was reading that, you know, some of the cats here know better. All of your stuff doesn't, when you post a video, it doesn't go out to everybody. There's a set, you could read up on it, find it. I don't have it present in mind, but your stuff doesn't get put. Now, if your stuff, if it were a thing where your stuff goes out to the people that, no. I know they have to hit the bell. Tracy, thank you again. Appreciate it. Sorry for the rant. I've got to run, but I feel for all of you on YouTube. If you're trying to teach something as hard as building or woodworking, it can be hard not to say a bad word or two, but that's not an excuse. That is totally true. And I try not to say any bad words. No, I don't try. I don't say any bad words in my videos. What I do is I go a little, you know, psychedelic, a little surreal, a little bit in my videos, because it's part of my, you know, the rock and roll and this and that I enjoy. You know, I play music, and it's just part of my, you know, thought process. I guess I read too many 60s bands biographies, and it's just, I enjoy that and stuff, you know. And I think, you know, I don't like being sterile. Who does, right? Oh man, be happy, gotta go, wife just getting up. Later, my friends. Thank you, be happy. Charles, change it to ThemTube. YouTube is not all that, brother. YouTube sucks. TJ's woodworking. Javi, when it comes to making money as a content provider, hashtag NoTube. Charles Deering, later B. Charles Deering, you and I both watch our language consistently. Or consciously, Eloy. Jim, my rant video full of F-bombs never got flagged. So there you go. Mark, maybe they think that saying dude every 30 seconds includes the female demographic. TJ's out. Charles Deering, F.U. Jim. He's laughing. Tracy, no problem. Thank you. Timber and you, Clint. As far as I know, it's an algorithm trying to figure out what's suitable and what isn't. It's still learning, apparently. Right. Yeah. I mean, it's disheartening, you know, because it has real consequences. We make peanuts, man. Peanuts upon peanuts of peanuts of percentage of peanuts. You know, give us a break already. I mean, they should figure that out. They should work on that. It's going to take 5 years, 10 years. I get you. I get what you're saying. It's just incredibly upsetting. That's why I'm doing this video, because, you know, I freaking put out 2 videos. The idea is that you guys are my buddies, and you watch the video on your own. On your own time. You know, if you come across it, if whatever the case may be. But the idea is also for us to have videos out that will reach other people beyond our sphere, right? And if they start screwing with it, those people beyond our sphere never get reached. So I've thought of a few things too, you know, and understand for you guys. I've thought of like what other people have done. I won't mention the dude's name, but you erase that video, delete it, put it up again with a few tweaks, and do that. And so it's a brand new thing, because I don't think they're going to be able to capture every. I feel confident they're not going to be able to, you know, detect it as the same video. Could they? They could. Anything's possible. But there's so many videos and this and that. So what if one just kept re-uploading their stuff? There's a bunch of things that one could do. You could re-upload. I've been tagging two videos, you know, making a double shot, re-editing. Just a bunch of stuff, and it's just them going willy-nilly. Someone said it's the smaller channels they're trying to get rid of. That might be true, you know. Timber and you, as far as I know. Oh, okay, we read that. There are channels out there where their sole purpose is for kids, teaching kids, have gotten their videos taken down with no explanation. There you go. Mark asked a question to Lignum. Can anyone? Oh, he stated something. Anyone can flag a video for whatever reason they want. Jim says, Chris Cute said to upload your vids as private, wait for it to get tagged, put it in request for review, and then when it passes, make it public. Yeah, I've been told that by some other people. Makers. Here's the thing. Okay, so that's the process. Frickin' state it, because I've had videos that they've restricted. Then I requested it's come back on, and then today it frickin', you know, got restricted again after days. Actually, over a week since the Andy Berkey thing, for instance. So if that were, you know, the thing, then fine. Just state it. You know, it's just a pussy. But yeah, I've heard this that you're saying. Yes. Greg, Control Plus makes the front larger. Oh, Control Plus makes the font larger. Okay, that'll help me. Thank you. That would have saved a lot of issues, yeah. Charles Deering, their whole channel. Timber and you at Jim Dockroll. That's a brilliant idea. Charles Deering, Chris is right, but it's sad it has to be done, but worth a try. Mark Lindsay, CNC, I do that, Jim. I schedule all of my video uploads for about 2 days out. Charles Deering, when you get flagged on a Friday, it doesn't get fixed till the next weekday or 2. Yeah, I'm not discounting anybody, but I'm kind of in the where Charles is at. It's like bull crap. You know, yes, we're trying to compensate and box and frickin', you know, Tetris, you know. But come on, give me a break. Apart from the fact that you're videoing, recording, editing scripts, you know, camera, the lighting, in my case, the weather might be different. You know, a neighbor screams out, you have to retake the thing. You're actually using materials. You're building the darn thing. You know, I'm adding music to it that I record and recreate, you know, editing it up, putting it up. And then now you have, it's like hurdle after hurdle after hurdle after hurdle. Unbelievable. After it's monetized, that's when a whole new algorithm kicks in, says Javi. I can't do that because my shows are live. Yes, it's more in incentive for project videos, but yeah, unbelievable. Caged, what happened? Well, long story short, I've been ranting like a mofo, and I don't care. Caged, because you know what we do is we create all these videos, we build things, we film them, we put them up on the internet, we buy materials to create these things. You know, we use screws, fasteners of all types, you know, glues, stains. In our particular field or realm, whatever the material might be, we use materials. We film it, and so these people restricted my or limited my monetization to videos. They've been doing it for all this time, and I've been like patient. You have to understand, in the background, it's like bam, I request 2 days later, 3 days later, it comes back and forth. And at this point, I come to see 2 of my videos back to back. One of them, which was restricted for advertisers at one point in the past, then it got lifted and reinstated, or whatever the heck you might want to call it, and then it got returned back down today. And then one of them got flagged for my own music that I record. So I'm pretty freaking teed, even just thinking about it. I mean, it's like, what the heck? We work, you know, a lot for peanuts upon peanuts upon peanuts for this to go down. So that's what the rant is about, because it's like, you know, I've been this morning I was setting up and getting stuff ready. I sit down and I see that I uploaded, you know, one video yesterday, 2 days ago morning, and then last night I worked on one and posted it earlier this day. Whatever, I'm adding content to my video as I see fit. Where are the rules of? There's nothing. Just suppose, maybe, maybe not. You're at the whim, floating at the whims of an algorithm that people program. And like I was saying, I started YouTube in the beginning, 2006. We didn't have frickin', our videos were 240 pixels, small, mono audio. I had a channel, and it was music. And then in 2007, 2008, things started changing. I sort of slowed down. I started this channel because, well, I was fixing things around the house. I had rough times. My old man had you know, passed, and I saw Jimmy DeResta video, and I said, oh, look, it's also art. And I said, well, heck. And I started building stuff and putting videos out. And people were digging it, and so monetization and this and that. And now we're into this situation where every other day you get hit. Timber New at Javi's Wood Shop. Oh, I see. That just makes it even more complicated. What does Javi? That video will not get flagged for monetization until it's monetized. I don't know what they're talking about. Javi. Timber New, I can put out a video that is okay as far as copyright, but no good as far as language or the random wrong link, etc. Oh yeah, I've been Cage Creations. Oh yeah, I've been having those issues too. I usually release it unlisted and then make it public after a few days. Well, the other bit about it is, that the other bit about it is that I've had videos like the Andy Berkey, dude. I do the Mad Maker show to gather, and I tell people this behind the scenes. You don't make really an astounding amount from like live shows and videos. The idea, and I always mention this to my friends, Javi, Charles, and you know, all these guys in Hangouts and all that. I tell them, you know, the idea behind the live shows, the value in it is the gathering of like-minded people that get together and you know, share a moment in time, and so there's value. You can make money through that super chat thing, but the value in it is everybody being present in mind together and sharing experiences in the moment. And then right alongside that is the benefit of that you're interviewing a maker, and all those folks are getting to know that person, you know, under the banner, in my case, of the Mad Maker Show, because the idea is that people are, you know, that create are slightly skewed, you know, with their view, a little bit eccentric, mad, right? You know, so it's that fun, you know, let's see what makes them tick, you know, as far as we can, and get inspired by that person. Andy Berkey gave us great inspiration the other day. They freaking dropped that thing into restricted. Then they approved it. And then today, and this, we're talking about over a week, or a week, was it? It was Tuesday. You know, I don't know. You get the point. Let me see here. I am hitting the bunk, Eloy. It's 4:40 a.m. here. You have my unconditional support. Thank you, George. Thank you, dude. Charles Deering, it will get flagged in general, even when not published yet, therefore not monetized. Tracy, Patreon is changing the Patreons more, charging the patrons more, and giving the Patreon receivers the same. That's incredible. I also opened up a Patreon, by the way. So in order to offset, you know, in multiple areas. Yeah, I saw that letter. Yeah. Cage, unlisted is monetized. Javi, yes, at Mark, but I scheduled upload doesn't get reviewed until it comes out. Mark Lindsay, CNC, wrong. Tracy Keaton, $3.95 fee per month. Charles, a scheduled video does get flagged. Charles Deering, again, Chris Cute has gotten scheduled ones flagged and received before release. Avi, the problem with being unlisted is the clock starts when you put it out, so now your video is ranked lower and you will get less views because, ironically, due to unlisted status, it gets less views. That's an interesting take on that, actually. If I skip on a few, it's because even though this is bigger, thanks to somebody, I forgot who told me to, oh, it was Greg, Snow Crusher. I maximized more, but my little window now goes like that, so when I scroll, it goes up and down. At Mark, I heard otherwise. I can't speak. This is Javi. I can't speak from personal experience, but I will keep an eye out. Charles Deering, I don't give up B. I don't give up B. I'm not. Oh, I don't give up B. I'm not. Red Smith, it's reviewed within 48 hours after you upload it, Javi. Unlisted or public. Dan the Maker Man, later, guys. Dan, I know you got a video out. I'm going to go check it out. Mancrafting TM, faults on Patreon. Okay. Javi's Woodshop, faults, Charles? Who do you think? Who do you think you are, Chad? Even if you do monetize, this is Jim. Even if you do monetize, unless you have a huge following, you're not getting a coffee per video. Yeah. Charles Deering, right, Red. Charles Deering, hell no, hobby. Man crafting, they're moving the cost from the creator to the patrons. Okay. Yeah, what Chad said. Hobbies. Scheduled videos get flagged for copyright, guys. There is a whole other algorithm for monetized videos. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, Charles, I have 2 patrons now. Woohoo. Algorithm. Question from Jim. Whenever my wife goes to YouTube, the YouTube emblem at the top left changes to say rewind. Anyone know what that is? The rewind thing is they're showing you the past year. It's like a pay channel on YouTube, and it shows you all the stuff that happened in that year, in this year, and from previous years, like as far as like big names or or not shocking moments, but what they deem as important. You know, put up a cool maker video, somebody. I want to say one other thing. It seems to me, and this is complete speculation, but I've mentioned this to people before, and this is complete freaking speculation. This is complete speculation. They, I believe, opened the gates for people to be seen for whatever reason, for more money on their side. You can have the crappiest video in the world, and if it's put in front of people, channels are being floored that they deem, and others are not. But that's an obvious thing, right? And you can't prove that. But a lot of people that are struggling could easily, as long as your videos gets put out, you're gonna find in the millions of people out there. You can't put everybody out at the same time because there's millions of people actually posting as well. But all it takes is for people eyes to get on you. I'll give you a easy example. I posted a video months and months ago of me building a privacy wall. I called it "He Builds a Privacy Wall," or whatever, something close to that. And it got up to 30-something thousand views. Eventually, it came up to 40-some-odd thousand views. Last week, I got a freaking. I looked at my what do you call that thing? The stats or whatever on YouTube, and I'm getting a lot of views. A lot of views. I traced it and found a website. I found a page on Facebook that had reshared my video. A site that has like over a million people on it. All it takes is eyes on your stuff. But these people, or these programs, or whatever the heck, it's just all by the wayside. So, you can have, dude, you've seen, man eats chocolate ice cream falls on the floor. 2,500,000 views. You know what I'm saying? It could be the crappiest video. Don't matter. As long as people will consume whatever. Point in fact, although it's a cool thing, I made some rustic freaking things at the fair. I made rustic things at the fair. These things sold, and the things that were more detailed. This is actually a fence, a closet door, the slats from a closet that was sitting outside that fell on my foot. I took it, I made a bunch of, I sold these things, and then anything that's more refined, Howie could tell you, friggin' it. So you can do anything. As long as eyes get on it, you will find the appropriate people, crowd that will like and appreciate and want that and find value in that thing. That's my point. Gotta go, guys. This is Lignum. Eloy, just don't lose. too much nerves. There is nothing you can do about it. It can change the situation. Don't do it to yourself. By all. All right, Legnum. Javi? Sorry, Charles, that statement is demonetized. We live in a world where Honey Boo Boo can get rich. That says it all. DF Crafting Custom Woodworks. Why are you not rich, Charles? Javi Shop. Yep. Let it out, Eloy. Let it out. DF Crafting, just call it Charles Boo Boo. All right, so Charles, because I have a niche, DF, no way I can get big just doing scroll sawing. Well, no, that's Charles. I disagree. I disagree, man. Please do not discount this statement. You can discount it if you want. Do not discount the statement. There's people out there for everyone. For everyone. There's thoughts, ideas, people that are like-minded everywhere. The idea is to pair that up with the content creator, with the maker, with the maker. If your door is opened and eyes get on you, the more people say, holy smokes, you know, and they'll dig that. And they'll gravitate towards you. I'm telling you. Have you not seen the junk that's out there? I consider junk. That's my opinion, right? I don't know. Man in astronaut suit buys a number 2 at KFC. 5 million views. You know? I don't know. Man cuts grass and neighbor says hello. 16 million views, you know? So showing a discipline and all. So what I'm getting at is that as long as eyes are put forth in front of your stuff and you're not blockaded, you know, possibilities are endless. Javi's Wood Shop. Now I want to go to KFC. I do. I want a chicken pot pie. I love the chicken pot pie. Al's Hack Shack. I saw that video. Charles Deering. What, the video of which one? Charles Deering. Exactly. DF. Javi's Wood Shop. Damn, I really want to go to KFC. Did I read that twice? Bales. Not so epic. Meantime with Eloy. Al's Hack Shack. Honey, do you think KFC is still open? Oh man. So look, I just want to tell you guys that, you know, you're my buddies. And what can I tell you? You know, I do what I do the way I do it. A lot of you guys help me, you know, behind the scenes as well as here, and I appreciate it. I, as you know, was super pissed. I feel a little bit better now, but I wanted to share it because I wanted to put it out there, because in our particular sphere of what we do, there is a lot of work involved. Even just, it's not just putting the video out. It's everything that comes before it. Everything that comes before it. From the frickin' materials, planning out the project. Some people even make plans of the project. So they make plans of the project, make the project, plan out the project. They plan out a project. They make plans for the project. They purchase materials for the project. They use up materials to fasten and glue and connect and finish. They are filming throughout that process. They're making pictures, photographs to promote that item. They're posting it up. And then you get a screw job. That's ridiculous. So in the end, if that's the consideration, then, well, what the heck, right? But whatever. I'm not trying to be negative. I just wanted to share that, right? I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just sharing the way I see it. Jim, in my case, I have some hobbies: woodworking in the shop, building and fixing things, playing with a camera, editing, and putting together a story. YouTube is just the end result. Bales, rustic YouTube, stop button, next project video. That's great. That's perfect, actually. Mancrafting at Javi's Woodshop. You get my email, mancrafting, reasonable frustration. Thank you. DF Crafting. Hey, Buttercup, people today are so used to Walmart cheap that they have no clue what a custom handmade item is worth. That's true. Timber and you at Bales, good idea. Hope it goes viral. I like that idea too. Charles Deering, most of it for me is the fun of sharing, but I do like eventually getting paid for it. Yeah, I mean, come on. And that's the thing, though. That's the thing. So a thing gets monetized, a video gets monetized, and then what? You know, people are saying, it's all speculation, but there's a guy that has pretty solid, compelling evidence. A lot of you saw that video where he says that they put codes in there. So all of a sudden, they're adding codes to your video that say this video should not be, it's not appropriate for this, or this video should not be, you know, promoted here, or this. So they actually, according to this one video on YouTube, they're manipulating your stuff all over the place. And there's no way for you to return a comment and say, hey, stop it. We're human beings making an effort, creating things. I mean, come on, give me a break. Red Smith, who goes live after Eloy? I have nothing to do. Watch tonight. Live. Oh, who goes live after Eloy? I have nothing to do. He wants to watch tonight live. I got you. Tonight, there's a few shows out, dude. If people could put it down below, that'd be cool. I'd like to know myself who goes live tonight. Jim says we need to get all the creators together and pick a month to not publish anything and see what happens then. If we were that bold, all the viewers of all those channels and I'm just mentioning something. It's not, you know, necessarily a call to action at the moment, because it has to be pondered. But if all those people stopped and their viewers, and there was a video explaining that for those viewers of those channels and all the people involved, and those people found out and explained what they should do, and that happened, and there was a hole in the big, although it's a small hole, but imagine all the people and the word of mouth getting out and, you know, tumbling, you know, expanding out. That's what people do in respect to protesting governments. Ineffectively, completely in that realm. But, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I don't care. I'll say it out loud. I mean, give me a break. Let us breathe. So yeah, that would be, if done properly and effective, that would at least be a thing. Charles Deering, that's virtually all I do on my site, Bales. I could use some paid advertisers. I sell over 1,400 plans. Yeah, patterns and plans. Charles Deering does. Every creator involved put out the same scripted video to explain. Yeah. Mark Lindsay, I have four. The Redsmith exactly. Chad, what did Chad say? I went over. Mark Lindsay, I've had 4 people ask me for one of my logo Christmas ornaments. Maybe I should sell them on my website. Well, yes. 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 And support each other's websites, either by sharing or using Facebook or this or that. And of course, keep going here, I guess. Although at any given moment, they'll stick you. But yeah, so that's what I do. That's why I have all these options out there. And I post videos on my Facebook, Escojedo Woodworking Facebook page too. I have my shop linked in there and all that, you know, to be in multiple places. Bruce, I think it would take a lot more than makers, but all of these problems are being seen by everyone making videos on YouTube. Yeah, so they're not just attacking you, Bruce. They're not just attacking. Saying attacking. Wait till Chad gets that. Because Chad makes it funny because I use attacking. It's an aggressive word to use, but I use it in reference to, you know, a little bit of pushback. But I overstate it, and so Chad, it's attacking. If he's there, he'll. It's affecting everybody. Yes. And what do we do? Do you mean shows VF or just regular hangouts? Charles Herring saying, Redsmith, you received the wallet, Chad? Redsmith asked Chad. Anyone that comes up with an alternative to YouTube is going to make a fortune. Mm-hmm. So anyways, that's it. I'll let you guys go. Thank you for coming on. Look, I wanted to state it and stuff. Vimo. Stefan's 8x6 workshop. Vimo. Yeah, that is an alternative. How about up yours, YouTube? Or how about up yours, Tube? Javi's Wood Shop. Ordering at KFC. I bet he is. Redsmith. Hey, Rory. Casey Neistat made 1 million on YouTube, and all I got was his lousy demonetized T-shirt. I got all white meat. I'm not gonna continue. At Red, not yet. Christmas. So volume is way up. Yeah. Be happy. I'll take a 6-piece meal. Katie, I gotta run, folks. Good to see everyone, even if the reason sucks. Thank you, Katie. See you. Charles, yes. Javi, shame. Redsmith, it shouldn't be long before you get it, Chad. Jerry Foxlow. Sherry, I went off because I'll just say it. I went off on this topic because every video, you know, it takes so much work, and every video or every other video, in this case, 2 videos back to back, boom, boom. Well, Sherry and Rory, the topic is basically I got 2. It's the, what do you call it? Not suitable for all advertisers thing. For the past few months, I've been getting that. They come back online, but you lose all these views and it's all this. So today I got 2 freaking back-to-back. One that was already reinstated, if you want to call it that. It was my Andy Berkey live Mad Maker Show interview. It's just so random, willy-nilly, right? And to boot, my video I write my own music, rock and roll all the way. It's what I dig. But I write my own music. They said this has been restricted from monetization because, you know, the content, who is the publisher and who is the, I am. I had to write them. I am. Where in the heck do you, me, right? I write and I'm not one of these people that like to brag and this and that, but give me a break. It's my music. I write it here in my studio. Look, guitars, recording equipment. I do it. Yeah. So it's like abusive, dude. It's abusive. Oh man, I feel you. Same here. Yeah, dude, it's too much, and so we get peanuts of peanuts of peanuts of peanuts of peanuts, you know, of revenue for them to come down and do all this type of jazz nonsense. I had one that had no words and got flagged. How do you figure that? You know, Rory got freaking flagged for a video that there's nothing going on audio wise as far as like he's building or whatnot. Gets flagged. It's freaking random and disturbing and dumb. These people. You would think the original content would be held at a higher mark and rewarded. Yeah. Oh my word, Eloy. This is insane. I know several people who are, oh, dang, let me go back and say, this is Sherry. I know several people who are being really picked on by YouTube. Yeah. They don't call them analytics for nothing. No keywords for search, Rory? Or no words in the video? No spoken words in the video, just a maker vid. Bales. I get the music copyright slap on every video and have to fight it. Now I collect yellow demonetized logos, or I did. Yeah. Bales writes all his own music. He's got a band. Freaking makes drums, snare drums, out of all outrageous materials and other things. And now look what he's saying. No, because they own your music, right? They own everything. Freaking people. I haven't spoken a single word on my channel and gets demonetized vids. That's Ligman. Yeah. So it's basically this generated thing that sucks. It's not working. Gas and head to get KFC. This is Javi. Oh, for a skit. I sing country, Charles Deering. Jim Bashir, sorry, Charles. I didn't get that. I just read two. I read two. You understand? I read two things. I read Charles Deering. He says, I sing country. And then Jim Bashir says, sorry, Charles. That's all I read. And so it's funny how that, I'm sure there's more to it than that. One of them rappers had already copyrighted all the beats. Oh, whoa, that's weird. I don't know why. Shoot, Charles Deering, but they demonetized it. I paid for the music to sing with. Okay, they claimed copyright. Okay, I see. Jim, that's because there are only two, Jim. Hey, Herb, just got here, shoveling snow. Oh, it's cold down here. Well, forgive me. It's 60s. It's probably at this point 65. But that's cold for us because we've been in the 80s and 90s all our life. So we get like a week or two of coolness. So it's actually pleasant. We had the rain following the cold front. We're in Florida, Miami. What are you going to do? Rory May, I should start singing country. Yes. See, that's an idea. Whoa, Sherry Fox says it's 29 degrees here. I would deal with it as long as, let me see what Javi's saying, because I got a message here. Javi, Javi wasn't kidding. He did get KFC. I'm looking at the picture now. It's not going to show up. Let me see. I'm going to try to make it show so you can see. It's too hilarious, but you know how the screens are. Okay, so that's, let me see if I can position this. You're not going to be able, it's so bright. You can see Javi, and there's the KFC right there. That's him right now. He wasn't kidding. Hey, you see how advertising works? Marketing works? Huh? That is too funny. Not KFC. Chick-fil-A is the best. You are a traitor. Low. Sherry Fox. Yeah. I would choose that before, but in our area, you'd have to go down towards Doral. So, and Javi's down in Kendall, so he would have a longer drive. But it is sinful. Red Smith. That only country song I know and learned it in Japan. Mancrafting. Javi is influenced by Eloy's advertising. You hear that, KFC? Tim Bashir's had Chick-fil-A Friday yesterday. My dog, this is Jim. My dog is asleep using my foot as a pillow and snoring. Mancraft, what's up, Red Smith? Javi, me too. Rory May. Oi, Mancrafting. Red Smith. So yeah, guys, I wanted to share that. SDM Customs, what's woodworking? Hey, guys. Real quick, SDM, Steve. Did you get the gist of the whole thing? SDM? I want to know. Well, YouTube did say. Well, YouTube. Rory did say that he got smacked as well, and he had no audio stuff going except maybe the tools. Eloy is losing it, man. Bales, SDM. No, I'm not. Well, maybe. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just that, come on. You know, we put all this. You get it. SDM gets slapped for being too metal, I bet. Or May, yeah, man, crafting. Sorry. Yeah, man, crafting. Story of my life. Either the views aren't what I hoped, or YouTube is smacking me around. That's how I feel. Those are the words, a smackdown. Then Facebook says I need to use my page better. Unbelievable. Mancrafting TM, damn. What chances do you have, Eloy? Rory May. Then Instagram wants me to post more. So basically, yeah, it's like sucking blood. It's like vampires. It's like leeches. It's like they dropped you in a vat here in the swamps, and leeches grabbed on and they're sucking. And say, hey, come on, man. Work with us, Rory. Come on, work with us. It's like, I wonder if this happens to Alex Steele, Mancrafting says. Red Smith, Tumblr still exists? I think they do. Anyways, now for sure, exactly, I got a full-time job. Now for sure, we'll wrap this up. I wanted to go live, reach out to all my buddies, all my friends, and just share this. This is the best way to connect, you know, at this moment. It's live and unpredictable, you know. And at least we shared those ideas and stuff, made light at the same time. But I'm glad that we talked about it a little bit. And so, you know, if you guys find anything out and stuff, and we'll just keep going with the conversation, you know. But it is what it is. We'll see what happens. So I'll catch you guys next time. And oh, by the way, I'll just mention it. Although they'll demonetize it once it comes out the next day. On the Mad Maker Show this Tuesday, Jamie Page, co-host and moderator, Mad Maker Show at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central on my channel here. We're going to have Thompson. I just blanked out his Jake. We're going to have Jake Thompson being interviewed. So come hang out with us and all that. But we're going to let you guys go. Thank you all. Catch ya.